Hi, guys.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, he jumped straight into it.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. Hey.
What up, though?
We're back again.
Yes. As y'all see, it is your boys, the four brothers, the four kings, the four black men in America.
Come on, America.
You know what I mean? I will start off the introductions. It is me, your boy DJ ASAP Jubilant, in the cut like my piece, living in this godforsaken country.
I thought you were about to say something so crazy for a second. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, never mind. I'm about to.
I was ready to be like, whoa, what did he say? I ain't mean to interrupt you.
What did he say?
Well, since I already interrupted, it's your boy TJ with the shots, back in here again with my, as he said, four brothers, four kings, four black men.
If you didn't know, Jacoby, a.k.a. your friendly neighborhood Snorlax, back at it again.
And it's your boy Adam, Super Saiyan Jerdo, SS Jerdo. Yeah.
Are you still a Super Saiyan?
Yep, in my brain.
Okay.
I still got long hair.
Okay.
He does.
And this ain't done yet.
So,
Which version?
Shoot.
1, 2, God.
He said, you know, Ultra go Super Saiyan. Oh.
Ultra. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Well, back. Hey, what's going on, y'all, man? We back in this bitch.
Yes, we are.
So let's get this going. Like I said, we're trying to stay on top of it. We're trying to stay consistent. We're going to stay consistent. We're not going to say try. We're going to do it. We're just going to do it. Yeah. Okay. So it has been a while, as you guys know, in our 80s.
Our inbox has been full, and it is time to clear out some notifications.
So Malik didn't want me to say this, but I'm going to just go ahead and say it again.
Oh, my God. Get out of my face. I will up you.
What did I miss? What did the four miss while we were gone? Because we missed a lot.
So much.
I know we kind of briefly talked about it in our previous episode, but we're going to get more into that today. So, between the events of 2024 to now, a lot has happened. And unfortunately, we were not here to tell y'all our thoughts because, man, we should have been on it, but we weren't.
Boy, did we have thoughts.
Sure did.
You know, you had the rap war.
Yep.
Yeah.
You had Big T getting back in office.
Man.
You got, I mean, it's a lot. I mean, the sports.
Change of a dynasty.
Well, check it out.
Streaming.
You did mention something big that happened already. No. The rap war.
I mean, I'm always.
We can kick it off there.
Well,
no BS. We getting into it.
All right, straight into it. Let's get it.
Up. So if you've been living under a rock the past year and a half,
man,
if you didn't know, Kendrick Lamar and Drake had a rap beef. This literally divided the country, East Coast versus West Coast.
Come on now.
The line was drawn in the sand.
Well, would you say East Coast? Because Drake is Canadian.
Canada and LA.
Yeah,
okay,
really.
Yeah, you're right. There you go. Toronto versus LA.
There we go.
That was also the World Series too.
Yep.
See, come on now.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Actually,
we're gonna get to that.
But let's strictly stick it on let's stay with the music for now. And I'm trying to, dude, it was.
So I got the timeline. It's a lot, man. Hold on, we really got to go into this real brief. Okay. So boom. So we got the Like That verse from Kendrick.
Yep. We could really start before that.
Oh, with first person shooter?
Years and years of like.
I was just gonna say with first person shooter because Kendrick's supposed to be on there.
Yeah, and he was
supposedly
on there.
Supposedly, we start with first person shooter. My man Cole has some lines.
Biggest of what?
You know, Kendrick ain't like that. Drake ain't like what neither of them had to say.
Nope.
So this man got on Like That and start tripping, and it was a hard verse. I can't lie.
That nigga was
Hey. Jeez, I got 2 T's with me. I'm stashing chains and burning tattoos.
I said, oh no. Man, that was...
He was acting up. So after that happened, Drake was like, you know what, you piece of shit ass.
No. Before Drake even got involved, my man's dropped 7-minute drill.
Yeah. Was that before?
It was.
As you said,
it has been a
minute. Cole responded first.
And retracted.
And unfortunately, he apologized. You know, now let me speak as a Cole fan, because, you know, it was a hard time we had to struggle together. If you're a Cole fan, you understand, because we had the Kendrick fans going crazy at us, the Drake fans calling us sorry, everybody calling us sorry, because I think the world really wanted to see Cole versus Kendrick a bit more than Drake versus Kendrick.
For sure.
But my man's he couldn't sleep right, man. You know, it wasn't in his spirit. He
He
made a mistake.
He was conflicted.
He contemplated.
Misusing.
And
He made a good decision.
He made his decision, and unfortunately,
honestly, that was probably the best decision he could have made.
Seeing how everything turned out.
Yeah, I was gonna say in hindsight, he did the smart move.
So he bowed out. And then we get to Drake dropping push-ups and
Which
round
I
AI
personally
songs.
No, that's what it was. He did the AI song with Tupac and Snoop Dogg first.
Yeah, Taylor made that was second.
That was
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
push-ups was first.
That shit hard.
The Taylor made freestyle.
You like push-ups?
I like
I was
push-ups.
I was not
thought
a fan
that
of
shit was
push-ups.
hard personally.
My problem with push-ups was it took too long to decide was this a real track or not.
Yeah.
Like it got on Twitter leaked as like this. Did Drake drop this? Did he not?
With the Get Money sample on it.
Yup.
Yup.
With the Get Money sample.
Yup. And that happened, and then we got the tailor-made freestyle.
Yeah. So that shit was
Terrible.
That shit was square. Very jabroni ass move, which
weak, bro.
that'll come
It
back
was so weak.
later into effect.
I think you know the GOAT.
What was that?
Euphoria.
I'd say was
Come on,
was it
man.
616 first?
No, Euphoria was first after that.
And
Man,
foretold the battle and the aftercomings of the battle.
my AirPods caught on fire listening to Euphoria. I was at my work desk
Still the best
losing
song
my
from the
mind.
beef.
No,
That song is fire. It doesn't
That
get
song
enough
is amazing.
credit in my opinion.
what a time, bro.
Bro.
Boy,
And then what came after?
To think you could talk about somebody
616 in LA came out right after that.
Came out right after, and then we get to Family Matters.
Family Matters. Now, at this point, Family Matters, just get rid of push-ups because you got Family Matters. That's how I look at it.
Actually,
I agree.
he also I forgot he dropped fucking
Buried Alive.
Buried Alive Part 2. He dropped that like an hour
forgettable.
before.
It was hard.
It was hard. I just was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then
Doesn't matter.
Family Matters happened, and we was like, oh shit. Then we found out Kendrick was allegedly beating his wife, and niggas was like, whoa.
I believe it. That man was lying.
And then 30 minutes later.
Dear Adonis, I was like,
So meet the
meet the
Grams.
Grams.
Bro, Kendrick didn't let this nigga breathe for 30 minutes. He said,
Meet
all
the
right,
Grams is to this day probably one of the most disrespectful songs
It's
I've
so
ever
mean,
seen be
bro.
released
it's so mean.
to the world.
My
Like
phone.
absolutely disgusting.
He talked about your son,
True.
your daddy,
Your mama.
and your mama in the
your
same song.
daughter.
And your alleged daughter.
Which, honestly, let's be real, I don't put it past him.
I
He had
wouldn't
to
be
be-
either.
He had to be bullied into fatherhood the first time, so I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, and then after that, a full 24 hours later, here I am, chilling in my back room. I get a text from Mr. Jurdo here.
Shout out Adam. He was on it.
He said, y'all, this nigga that came back again. I said, what you mean?
I felt like Riley and Huey again.
Not like us dropped. I said, what the fuck? Bro, when that man said A minor, I almost slipped in the shower, bro. No cap.
You was listening to that song in the shower?
In the shower, bro.
That's kinda crazy.
Probably
That man
A
was
minor. Oh my God.
That man was free balling, jugging in the shower. That's
And that was
crazy.
the moment
So here I'm
that
making
Kendrick did
I couldn't
it.
imagine. I mean, I was in Columbus going to a Gunna concert on the way, hearing that. So, I mean, listen, I'm sure everybody was doing something random when Not Like Us dropped.
Yes.
Like,
He said he was working in the shower.
I did not say that, bro. I was just trying to clean my body, bro. Like,
No, that's insane. But yeah, so Not Like Us came out, and that proceeded to be the song
on.
of the year.
and I don't care if y'all tired of it. It's going. That is a generational song. I don't
It
care.
is.
Sure.
It's a generation song.
I honestly say it's probably the biggest, if not the best, diss song of all time. I think it's bigger than
I could argue-
Because you gotta think of what it, and nowadays where it got to the Super Bowl.
Not even that. Before
It did get
before
performed on the Super Bowl.
Before the Super
You know
Bowl.
how many Grammys he won for that?
That is also true.
He cleaned up at the Grammys, but before that,
Sweet.
Not Like Us did also give us one of the greatest concerts to ever be put together in the form of the LA Pop Out.
oh my God.
The Pop Out, honestly, that was the Super Bowl for the West Coast before Not Like Us even got to the Super Bowl.
Nah, facts.
Like the Pop Out, and I'm not gonna lie, because I watched it twice. The Pop Out was probably one of the best from beginning to end live performances that I've seen as somebody that was not fully aware or fully immersed in the West Coast LA culture.
Yeah.
To see just different forms of LA culture, from the dancing to the performances to like the different styles of rap that you have in the West Coast. It's just to see that be put on a stage like that, and for all of this to happen under the petty guise of Kendrick Lamar dissing Drake and calling him a pedophile.
Bruh.
No one else can do that. No one else can do that. No one else can do that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's insane to see that. It was insane to see a unification all for the name of hate.
He literally had Chris and Bloods on stage at the same time.
At the same time.
On Drake great.
LeBron.
To put it...
Steve Lacy.
Who else was on that stage?
No.
Westbrook was on that stage.
DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan on that stage. It was, bruh.
Mind you, to put it in perspective of how big the pop out was, this man, Tyler the Creator, was on tour. Kendrick called him. He was like, yeah, I'm doing the show in LA, bro. Everybody coming. He said, I'm canceling this show today. I'll be back. He came and performed. Then,
I don't blame him.
apparently, they also reached out to Vince Staples, and he was like, you niggas had Tommy the Clowner. I definitely would have canceled if y'all would have told me that.
I remember seeing it. Yeah,
That's some bullshit. I'd have came and Tommy was going to be there. I said, damn. But yeah, the pop out was crazy. Also, Drake dropped the Heart Part 6. Everybody was like, anywho, I'm just glad he responded. You feel me?
He had to.
He had to. Not
What
like
do you
us.
say to
Oh,
someone
my God.
calling you a pedophile? I'm not a pedophile, guys. And that's what
He said
he
he never actually said nothing about
Real
that.
quick, apologies to anybody if that's a triggering word for anybody out there watching this, just in case. Got to be political now.
We'll just say, you freaky ass need to stay their ass inside.
A PDF file.
Freaky ass just need to stay their ass inside.
Truly.
Kendrick just pretty much ended that whole shit, hit the reset on the rap in the whole hip hop community, hit the reset button, and it was just bound to happen because one, Drake been sneak dissing for too long.
Oh, yeah,
he been popping his shit for too long, sneak dissing, and people got tired of it. And not only just Kendrick, you had Metro and Rick Ross, and
I was just about to say that.
It was
Bro.
definitely 20v1 on Drake.
Yeah, for sure.
But
he was doing
He
what
did
he
it to
could.
himself.
He definitely did. Also, I think we would be remiss to not mention also the meanest diss song of all time or of that year outside of Not Like Us. This man, Chris Brown, told Quavo, we wish it was you in the casket and not Takeoff. I said, what are we doing
I
here?
did say this.
Bro,
That was
it
a
was
side
so much
mission
beef.
and that whole
It was
thing
so
going
much
on.
beef going
Yeah,
on.
because that beef definitely spiraled a line
A
of
lot of
beefs.
other beefs. I
Yeah.
said, all right. But
It was up for the rap game for a little bit, which kind of poses a question.
Oh.
What happened to the rap game after all that? Because like I said, it was a ramp up after the beef happened, a bunch of other people started beefing.
yeah,
nah,
Which was entertaining.
it what? Let me see.
Like Joey Badass.
Yeah, Joey Badass.
This in the West
Versus the whole West
versus
Side.
the whole West Side.
Mainly,
I don't know about Ice West and a lot of
I don't
It
know.
made me stem from because Ray Vaughn had initially Ray Vaughn made a diss stemming from Kendrick Lamar popping his shit, and Ray Vaughn targeted that more towards the East Coast rappers talking this shit. Joey Badass being the forefront of that, and then like I said, kind of a back and forth between the other West Coast artists and some of the East Coast artists. Joey Badass, CJ Fly jumped in the mix a little bit. Reason jumped in the mix on the West Side. I know. Oh my God, Daylight jumped in on the West Side. Daylight was in there for a bit too.
Daylight.
A lot of people jumped in there. So on the West, so it was like I got a chance to listen to a little bit of that, and that shit was crazy. But
Chris Brown and Quavo started beefing.
Chris Brown and Quavo started beefing. I'm not gonna lie. I also like
that shit.
beefs included. One thing that the Kendrick and Drake beef definitely did, I think it also revitalized the rap game and kind of show people like, hey, let's start getting music back out here on the scene. Because once that happened, we saw a lot of great albums from a lot of artists that some people honestly just did not see coming. Main one to put out, Clips.
Come on, man.
Let God sort them out.
Come on, man.
That is a phenomenal rap album.
Fire.
That is a phenomenal rap album. And honestly, I think for the Clips, that kind of stems a little bit from Kendrick Lamar and Drake, but also from Nas doing his King Disease series.
Yeah.
With Hit Boy?
Yeah.
With Hit Boy. I think that kind of between that and the Clips, because again, if you guys listen to the Clips album, they had Nas on there, and Nas kind of talked his shit, and I can't think of the name of the song right now, But he kind of stand like, hey, look, I'm the reason that all these older artists are even able to come back out on the scene or want to come back on the scene and make their name relevant again when it comes to just putting out music and albums. So, man, crazy fripping.
And now we watching Thug and Gunna spiral even more.
Oh yeah,
See,
that's
that's
also
another thing that
That's a whole other thing.
Thug went to jail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what they do?
Thug went to jail. Gunna went to jail.
Yep.
Gunna snitched. I don't think he snitched. We'll have a whole
Gunna
separate
did
episode
snitch
on that
on me,
situation.
but I rock with Gunna though.
What Adam said.
But Gunna snitched. He didn't really snitch, but he snitched.
Come on now, out for plea.
He ended up getting out of jail.
Come on. Went
Talking
crazy.
shit about Gunna.
Then he said, "I'm back on Rodeo." Come on now.
And Gunna came out with hits.
Come on.
Hits.
Everybody wondered, is they
on.
gonna call him a rat? Is he this? Is he that?
Right.
He said, "Fuck you, mean."
Hey.
Come on, man. Been putting out bangers ever since.
Silencing the noise. He's like,
Him and Offset been like the two. They've been like the two standout. What's the word I want to use?
Remember,
I don't know. But yeah.
if you want to beat allegations, put out phenomenal music. Put out hits.
Come on, tell him.
Hits make people forget about all the other bullshit.
And Young Thug came out and said,
He did.
I hate you.
Young
And I hate the fact he did that on.
Young
and
Thug
I
came out of jail wilding, and in the same sense,
My man was gossiping.
Diddy was out here wilding and got himself put into jail.
That happened. Now you got to blame Cat Williams for that, because Cat Williams really set it off. Cat Williams set everything off.
Shannon
bro.
Sharp interview definitely set this shit off.
Yeah.
He opened. Cat Williams opened up the door in 2025 in January 2025.
No, that was 24.
24.
That was December of 24.
That was the start.
No, that was January. That was early. That was like the first
That was like
January.
January, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Mind you, speaking of people on that, Shannon Sharp also had a downfall for messing with these white girls. A young white girl at that.
OnlyFans.
Shannon Sharp, you got grandkids that's almost as old as this girl. Why are you messing with a 19-year-old?
We'll get back to that as well, because we still on.
We missed.
We are.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
Let's go.
I'm leaving. Hold on.
Let's go.
You can't leave.
I don't know why he leaving, bro.
I don't know why he
I don't know.
leaving.
Like, we
I'll
not in
pay
his
right
house.
here. You get out.
Like we not in his house.
Yeah. Look at you.
You are not Martin Lawrence.
Step back.
But yeah, no. So yeah, in that same sense, Diddy went to jail. Found
Diddy?
on
Oh.
a lot. He was found guilty of several heinous accusations.
The Diddler.
Just he was not a good man. He was not a good man. We kind of knew that already because they had releaked the footage of him and Cassie at the hotel, and that kind of re-sparked a lot of like people looking back into his past and realizing, like, hold on now, Diddy is doing a lot of shit and getting away with this shit under the guise of power and money. And the federal government said, hey, big dog, we gonna raid your house.
Yup.
Raided his house, confiscated a lot.
Baby oil.
Yes, for some reason he had like
baby oil.
several.
Don't say for some reason. We know now.
No, we know why he was having freak offs. The freak off allegations were true.
Yeah, these niggas need to stay their ass aside.
That is a sick Negro.
Bro.
And the federal government said, "Hey, big dog, we're gonna have to go ahead put you up for a little bit."
And then fast forward, this man got counted for what, 5 charges, 5 big charges, and only got accounted for 2 out of the 5.
Yeah, he got acquitted for the other 3, but he's still facing like what, 10
15,
10 years?
just 2 years.
Well, he got 50 months, but he was facing like the rest of his life essentially.
Yeah, basically, because he was like 55, so
Right.
Right.
he definitely did. But
You hate to see it.
say it.
Oh, 4.
Well,
It was 4 that he got charged.
All right. Well, there's the update from Kale. He got guilty. He got charged with 4 charges.
On phone. Diddler.
Diddler. Unfortunately, that is not a good man. At this current point in time, 50 Cent has decided to release a documentary
Come on.
about his alleged crimes and other things. I have not seen the documentary yet,
haven't even.
but I have just heard not the best things from this documentary. I think Adam has seen it, so we'll turn this to Adam for a little bit.
The Diddy doc, it just kind of exposed a bunch of things that we already seen, but like they kind of formulated it together in a nice story. So they take you from his young days where he came up, how he came up, and part of the story was being told by someone who helped him start Bad Boy. That all is heard up until him potentially getting Tupac killed, Biggie. Watch the doc.
You know what's crazy? Even before the 50 Cent produced doc that he did, or directed, or whatever you want to call it, there were already like multiple Diddy documentaries getting put up online, just in general from people. So it's just, and it's like all new information from each one. It's like so crazy to see like all of this spiral down. And it's funny to me because it's like I've always had this. It's something about Diddy I just never trust about him. Like from a music standpoint, I'm like, so you mean to tell me you got all these artists with Bad Boy? And none of them, they got bad deals or they've been ripped off, all this other stuff. And then this stuff comes out, I'm like, oh yeah, you're just terrible. Diddy Maru. If you don't, Diddy Maru, yes, I called him Orochimaru. Diddy Maru.
That is hilarious.
Terrible. You
hilarious.
with that.
It's just such a, like Jacob said, it's so ridiculous.
That's crazy.
You ain't rocking with that?
Anywho.
He's rocking with it. End of story. He's rocking with it.
But yeah, no, Diddy's a sick individual, and throw away the key.
Truly.
There's no reason for him to be out here.
Truly.
Also, for all of you people that were outside the courthouse with the baby oil,
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about y'all.
Y'all are some sick.
Yeah, we saw the
worst
clips.
type of people.
Because y'all are literally proving what the Boondocks said about R. Kelly. Like what was that the first episode?
That's the second episode.
Second episode of Boondocks.
And if R. Kelly go to jail, I'ma piss on your cat.
Stop all the damn dancing.
Update on the Boondocks. R. Kelly did indeed go to jail.
He did.
He did go to jail.
He did go to jail.
We covered that though. I think.
Yeah, I feel
We
like
talked about
Yeah,
it.
that was definitely probably like 20. I don't know. Regardless, yes, R. Kelly's
Been
in
in for a
jail.
little minute.
yes.
And rightfully so. Yeah, people just getting caught up, man. Like I said, the Diddler, Diddy Maru.
Last notable incarceration was Tory Lanez
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually.
from the Meg Thee Stallion case.
Oh yeah. We were talking about that at one
where she
point.
was shot in the foot. At this point, he has to serve 10 years,
10
full
years.
decade. Just
Mind you,
thoughts and prayers to those involved.
mind you, that started. We were talking about that during the pandemic.
We definitely.
It's about to be 2026, bro.
It's insane.
We did y'all disjustice because we were supposed to continue covering that, but we're here though. So,
we're
so we were definitely on that, and I mean, it was hard not to talk about that.
Yeah.
That situation is real unfortunate. But yeah, and out of the aftermath, it says Tory's in jail. Meg dates Klay Thompson now. All these
Shout out Black Love.
Shout out Black Love. All these artists are getting athletes. The female artists are getting with the athletes now.
Coco Jones and Donovan Mitchell,
Cardi B and Stephon Diggs.
Come on,
Yeah.
Glorilla and Brandon Ingram.
Normani and DK. Yeah. And we all have to thank,
The tallest couple, Bam and Asia Wilson.
bro, they kids are gonna come out.
I didn't even
Genetic
know that.
research.
Yeah,
What? They've been dating for like
announced-
years
they just
and
announced
change.
having twins too.
Are they doing twins?
Yep.
Twins.
Yup.
Two big
Guaranteed D1 scholarships out the womb.
Well, they
I
both about to
guarantee
be
you.
hoopers.
But yeah, she
I did not
announced
know
a couple days ago that her and Bam Adebayo are having
Shout out to them.
twins. So shout
That
out
was
to them.
confirmed. I
as
thought
well.
it was a joke.
Did not know that. That was
Yeah.
not on my bingo card.
Yeah.
So
They were a sleeper one. I feel like if you weren't paying attention to basketball, you just wouldn't
I'm
known about it, and that's saying something because I barely pay attention to basketball. And y'all, if y'all know me, y'all know I just don't really care for it like that.
What's some of the cause effects in sports? Since we're on the topic of sports,
Well, people saying Meg is costing Klay Thompson his game.
I don't think that's the case.
He was already losing.
He was definitely already watched.
Yeah.
But you know what? His argument is always gonna be this.
4 rings.
Come on, man.
He might make it 5
Still
one
top
day.
10 greatest shooters of all time, bro. Come on.
The NBA is looking to transition. LeBron is inching ever so closer to retirement.
Ronnie getting better.
Oh, we didn't even talk about Luka going to the Lakers, bro.
Oh my God!
Like the Mavs let Luka go to the Lakers
Mavs
for
let
AD
Luka-
and a bag of chips.
And look where that got them. Nothing.
bruh.
The city of Dallas is in shambles.
It got Nico fired. I'll tell you that, but
Yeah,
they
Nico
were like,
fired.
you got to get out of here.
Come on,
In the
now.
same city of Dallas, the Dallas Cowboys decided to send Michael Parsons to the Green Bay Packers for We don't know why. A lot of reasons, but you know,
I hate Jerry Jones so much.
Some people just think that Jerry and Micah had some unspoken beef, but I think Micah just wanted more money. Went to Green Bay.
He definitely wanted more money.
He wanted more
deserves
money.
it.
He got more money. So shout out to him for that.
Yeah. His ACL.
I say
He tore his ACL.
literally, it's Thursday. That happened last Sunday.
Yeah.
As of this recording.
As of this recording, yeah. Yeah. In the same aspect, the world of baseball decided to follow in Kendrick and Drake beef, and the World Series was between the Toronto Blue Jays and the LA Dodgers. LA Dodgers and Shohei Ohtani, Goat Tani, won that in 7 games. Shout out to the Blue Jays though, because they made that game they made that series a lot more competitive than I thought it would be, and I watched that full World Series from the beginning to end. So that was crazy to see. But shout out to the Dodgers for doing that. Y'all just got money like that out the bag, so I can't be mad. Money buys championships in baseball. What can I say?
Not if you Juan Soto in the Mets.
That's a different tweet. Yes.
Not if you
The
do
Mets. I am sorry for any
$755 million.
Mets fans.
Still didn't make the postseason.
Sorry for any Mets fans out there. But yeah.
In NFL, it's been upside down.
We are in the true upside down under the NFL.
We back in 2007. The Patriots is on top. Well, they were as of this recording. The Broncos. Shut up, Kill. The Broncos are the number 1 seed in AFC.
Yo, Bears.
We got the playoff hunt right now. We sitting in number 5. You know, as a Bears fan, you come accustomed to not getting your hopes up a lot. So we just gonna see what happens. Same with the Bengals, right? We just learned
I
to
didn't even want to talk about
let that go.
That's how I feel about us too. So
Y'all had a great one.
What it is.
Until Daniel Jones got hurt for the Indianapolis Colts. That Achilles, yeah.
Wait, it was a non-contact?
It was, it was all bad. It was all bad.
Yo, Bill, he just rejected you for a second.
Man, in the same upside down, the once mighty Kansas City Chiefs, who were on top, have taken a downfall. They lost the 2024 Super Bowl to the Philadelphia Eagles, and now in the 2025 season, they did not make the playoffs, sitting at a 6-8 record. And Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL and will be recovering in the offseason. Not too sure of the timeline for him in the next season, but right now, if you are a Kansas City Chiefs fan, you are crying. And shout out to you, because y'all got a first-way ticket to Cancun. 1, 2, 3, Cancun! Yeah! See,
We going there too, so
we are going, yeah, Cincinnati's been there.
A lot of Bengal fans hate Pat Mahomes. I don't hate him. He's a good quarterback. The rest just are on his side.
Yeah.
That's
The
it.
NFL's on his side.
He lost
my
his
opinion.
mojo when he cut his hair, for real. Also, he really lost it when he let his wife get on camera and say, "What's your favorite food? Chicken fried steak." He said Mexican food. I said
I
that
forgot about that video.
is a microcosm
You hate to see it.
of why sometimes people say the things they say about you and her. But another story for
But he makes millions, so what can we really say?
At that point,
His athleticism, he's a millionaire. Shout out to you, bro.
yeah.
Do your big thing.
What else is going on in the NFL? Yeah, like 8 people tore their ACLs on Sunday.
Yeah, it's been a lot. It's been
a
a
lot of injuries, man.
National Fractured League.
No, really, it's all bad, bro.
It's not looking good. It's not looking
A lot
good.
of random teams are like doing really well that no one had on their bingo card, but shout out to them, I guess.
The Bears.
The Bears, Jags is
Jags is up.
They're back in the playoff hunt. Thanks to
Yeah.
Daniel Jones and his.
that's crazy.
Seahawks been cooking.
Yup.
Like he said, 2007.
Yeah,
Drake May and the Patriots have been. Mike Vrabel turned that team around into something I didn't think.
Mike
he could
Vrabel
do.
should have never been fired for Tennessee. Will Levis just sucks.
That is, I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%.
So there's that.
I miss them. I miss the memes we was getting from
Oh, they were so ridiculous.
Shador, man.
Oh wow! Yeah, I forgot. You're right.
And he finally got a chance to go.
He did.
Stop.
Oh my God.
The game is on in the background right now, guys.
Our cameraman is getting excited over seeing another grown man on TV.
But no, if you did, in the same sense of sports, that was crazy. Shador Sanders,
My fault.
Shador Sanders, son of legendary player Deion Sanders, did indeed get drafted in the NFL draft. A lot of people predicted him to be a first-round draft pick, but due to his behavior and antics in the NFL draft process, that man became a whopping 5th-round draft pick to the Cleveland Browns. and was fighting for a starting position with quarterback Dylan Gabriel. Unfortunately, Dylan Gabriel went into concussion protocol and just never saw the light of field again. Shador went in there, perfect timing, wrist up, ice on wrist, and he balled out. They got a win. They said, Shador, you're going to be the starter for the rest of the season. There was some. That's crazy. There were a lot of complications between Shador and Cleveland Browns coach Kevin Stefanski. At the time, a lot of people were thinking that Stefanski was plotting against Shador to not have him shine or give him his proper time.
I'm with that narrative.
I am with the narrative to a degree. But despite all adversity, Shador has been starting in the NFL. He's recorded, I think he was the first rookie for Cleveland Brown franchise to record 300-plus yards in their first game as a rookie.
How many games he's played?
No. The first game that he started,
just that.
He threw for over 300 yards. No Cleveland Brown quarterback starting their first game had ever done that up until him.
Yeah.
So just shows the talent that he has. But for anybody watching that plays sports, I think you know this, but I've never played sports, so I can't say this. Malik can say this more. But on top of the skill that you have as an athlete, your character as a human being in person also matters in the process. But to speak on that more, I turn it over to POV Leak.
Yes. Outside of that, speaking of men that got drafted coming from Colorado, Travis Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter is an all-world talent. Plays both sides of the ball. To be honest with you, I think he's a better cornerback than he is a wide receiver. But he wants that wide receiver back. Can't hate on it. Cool. Got drafted to the Jags. But unfortunately, outside of his talent, his wife is a lot of the controversy. Basically, a lot of people making it seem like she don't like him. I'm not opposed to that, to be honest with you, just because of some of the way that she does things. But hey, what do I know? I don't know nothing about their relationship. Honestly, he could be cheating on her, and we don't know that. I doubt it, but hey.
That's an ugly nigga.
Oh, my God.
You went straight to hater?
That was so insane.
All that and went straight to hater?
Again, what do we know? We're just four guys who sitting on the couch.
Please. I
I feel like I know what you want to say.
He looks
He's about to
like
say it.
with some racist people.
Okay, let's go ahead and count subject. So yeah,
Actually, variant. Freezing.
Shador having
I know it. Yeah.
You were terrible.
So yeah, Travis Hunter.
All-around talent.
Yes, also tore his ACL.
He did. So prayers up to him. Speedy recovery so he can play into the next season.
John Morant was cosplaying as NBA YoungBoy. We forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To this day.
Yeah.
You see his new celebration?
He got a new. I'm 8.
That's
The game's down.
that's kind of turned up.
Put the gun.
Michael.
Nothing.
Oh, this Mike Jackson.
But that's kind of turned though. You sink a three and you tell yourself, "Ooh, my bad. No, let me not.
He said, "I'm not a shooter."
Yeah, I still like the grenade celebration more. That was still funny. It's still. Nah, that's crazy.
That's crazy, man. That's
Sports been wilding, bro.
sports.
You texting on the pod?
Yes, bro. I'm in the middle of an argument with somebody.
Are you arguing while we recording?
Yes.
No professionalism. What are we doing?
Good content. One of these days, you might get a good story out of me.
It's okay. We'll get there one day.
The life of Malik.
The life of Malik.
If they was to make a movie about you, what would it be titled? What would the title be? The movie be?
I've always said that my why is probably a good one. I've always said I'm thoroughly convinced my life is a TV show in West Africa or somewhere I'm never gonna visit. Because the things that happened to me is before we got here, we actually would have started recording an hour and a half early. But you know why we did it? My tire popped on the way here, leaving from work. Just popped. Especially with some Good Samaritans.
Before you get into it, a side question on the documentary, your life documentary. Who would you choose to play you?
I've thought about that a lot.
That's a good question.
I would say Shamik Moore, but he's a square because he won't stay off of Haley Steinfeld.
He can act though.
He's a great actor.
But look,
He's a great actor.
Josh Allen and Haley Steinfeld are married. They have a kid on the way. Let it go.
Okay, so
He said, nah, I think I'm gonna do
So
my own thing.
Shamik Moore, but before he was a square.
Yes.
Anybody else? You got anybody else?
Not at this point, but that is definitely something I will sit down and come back to as well.
Okay.
Maybe Lakeith Stanfield, but I'm like,
You know what's funny? I was gonna say that as a joke. Like, I'm gonna get Lakeith Stanfield to play you.
maybe.
That's funny.
6'7".
Please,
Stop.
that's another stupid thing that's popped
Oh,
off.
please don't.
Damn.
And that song is terrible, Adam. I'm standing on
Peter.
it. Terrible.
Don't make me do it.
No, don't.
Actually, let's before we get into since we're getting ready to talk, I think we could transition to trends for a second. Quick question for y'all in terms of how y'all opinion on this. At this point in 2025, AI has become a huge thing and is actually ever increasing and becoming more integrated in our community, from just like simple day-to-day functions of like, hey, Chat GPT, I need you to do this for me, or hey, AI, I want you to create some kind of program. So with that being said, how do y'all feel about how AI has been at this point, gotten to this point in terms of like its development? Do y'all think it's a good thing, it's a bad thing, or what are y'all thoughts on it?
You want to go? You want to answer first?
Well, I think it's a double-edged sword.
I agree.
So
I agree 100%.
It's really good things that come from AI. Like ChatGPT is very useful. I use it all the damn time. I'm not paying for it, but I'm gonna use the little free version to get my answers off. But at the same time, there's college students who are cheating their way through college.
Yeah.
And then for AI to come this far in such a short amount of time is actually really scary as well. Like one of the biggest things, like, have y'all heard of Sora AI?
I feel like I've heard of it. I've heard it in name, but not.
Before it was in development and they didn't really mention it, but it recently finally dropped its beta. And that's the one where they're showing people who are like living and everything, doing things that actually looks like them.
Okay.
And Sora is like in development. So just wait till that actually comes out officially in the things that people can do.
Okay.
As it can go super dark, super fast.
People are doing something now, man.
Yeah.
I seen a prankster show this random woman a video clip of like their husband kissing like a random woman and
it's
showing it to him.
nowadays.
And yeah, bro, she start going crazy, which obviously that's how she should react. And come to find out, it wasn't even a real video. Like, you know what I mean?
Mind you, ChatGPT or AI in general is also bad for the environment as well.
Why is that? Because I never understood how
basically they
it's
use-
bad for the, well, obviously.
To power a lot of the factories and stuff where they're pumping out and keeping that information, they're going to, ironically, a lot of black populated areas and, you know, like in the woods and stuff. And obviously they got to use all those resources. So they just like fracking, taking a bunch of gallons of water, not replenishing stuff, not replanting trees, all type of stuff like that. It's pumping out waste.
You said that AI is doing that?
Not AI per se, but like the way that people are using it. Obviously, things are made in factories. People got to have places to power these things.
So they destroying the
but they destroying the environment to pump these factories out.
Okay. That's what you're saying. I mean, I kind of agree with. I agree with everything that everybody has said. I kind of look at it more like how Adam said. It's a double-edged sword. I think just like a lot of like with pretty much everything in the world. Not everything that's created is inherently good or bad. I think it comes down to how people are using it and the intent or purpose that they want to use it for. Yeah. Like Adam said, in the same instance, I've seen people use Chat GPT to like answer like specific questions they have about just like small individual things. I've used Chat GPT to kind of help me like get out of a writer's block for like when it comes like writing poetry. It's just like, hey, Chat GPT, give me like 3 lines using this subject word, or like, hey, ChatGPT, give me a recipe using these ingredients. So I think it kind of depends on how you use it, but also in the same breath, I've also seen like the deep fake AI videos of like different celebrities or like different people doing like different pranks on things. And like you said, with AI ever so increasingly getting smarter, getting more advanced, it's kind of hard to tell the real from the fake nowadays. And unfortunately, people are also using AI to perform different scams on people. I have a couple friends that are working in the banking industry, and they've been dealing with a couple people. Kind of a lot of people. More of them have been like on the older side of people, but like people falling for online scams through a telemarketer using a fake AI phone to call that person. Like, hey, I need your information. It's just like, so people, the older generation who didn't grow up with this technology and are unfamiliar with this, they're not realizing that this is not a real person on the other end of this. So now you're getting scammed out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. So
Correct.
I think AI and the use of AI does come down to how the intent of what you want to use it for and the purpose you want to use it for, whether it's for you want to use it to do good for your community or if you want to use it for selfish or harmful and negative intent.
How y'all feel about it taking? It's not taking over the music industry, but it's a wave coming through.
Before I answer that, if you couldn't hear us, our good friend Kill asks, how do we feel about AI taking over in the music industry? I could start with that first because I actually been looking into that. It is actually crazy to see we have AI artists now, and you have mogul people that's been in the industry like Timbaland, who's endorsing this, and he has an AI artist that he's been putting on that he created, and they got a song together. And a lot of people are getting a lot of feedback. Yes, Timbaland has an AI artist. I forgot her name, but I've seen the video, and I'm like, this is crazy. And then there's this other female AI artist that I just learned about who got mad following, and people just discovered like, I know I'm talking about the Zayn or something. Yeah.
So it's a real girl. I think her name's like Nova or something like that.
Yeah.
And she can't sing, but she writes the lyrics and then lets the AI sing it.
And she has a different image too. Like they're not even the same person. Like,
And
what that girl saying, and she said, "But you can't sing."
right.
Like, no,
Honestly, I don't know.
I'm not with it.
I am with it to the point of I understand that people would like to express themselves even if you don't have a certain skill set. That doesn't mean you don't have like the ability to write. So say for example, someone's a bomb ass writer who'll never get an opportunity from a real artist because they don't know who you are. But you're writing these AI songs and it sounds good. That can create opportunities for humans in that field. That's like one of the positive things. But if you're just going out, if the record labels begin to hire people and set up ways for them to create artists off of nothing, then that's when it gets bad because the record industry right now is in the toilet. That's the biggest thing that's why I was trying to get to a little bit earlier. Like the fact that it's in the toilet because so many great artists dropped this year, yet we had that small drought of no hip hop being in the top, what was it, 30 Billboard? We had that period of time. And now nothing's really sticking in the rap industry. We had those few great albums throughout the year. You know, Cliffs, Chance had a great album. AID had a great album.
Giving Y'all had a great album.
R&B been hitting.
R&B.
This year of music has actually been one of the best in years, but the industry doesn't make it appear that way.
When we break down music, we gonna get into it for real.
And I think that's kind of a good thing because it weeds out the people who were not really in it for the music part.
Told y'all Kendrick hit the reset button, bro.
I agree with that, but I also disagree with that in the same sense. I think AI in the music industry creates a giant gray space.
It does.
Because like Adam just said, you can use it for in that young woman's case, she may not have the skill set to be able to sing and deliver the lyrics that she's writing in the way that she wants, but AI is able to do that for her. I think that's kind of like unique in the sense of just like, hey, you're giving a voice to someone who just doesn't have that voice. They have the talent to write great music, they just don't have the voice to deliver it. So you're creating AI to be the medium for that person. But in a
But back to the point of the people not getting their opportunities.
Exactly.
You could be a great writer and have all these written things, but Chris Brown not gonna look at it. Giveon not gonna look at it. Bryson Tiller not gonna look at it.
Why are we setting the bar so low? That's what my brain is thinking. Like,
I don't really think it's setting the bar low. I think
mean, with
it's
AI,
so.
I mean, we already letting anybody become a musician or a rapper or whatever at this point. So now we okay with artists using ChatGPT to either help with lyrics or have them put on a. I mean, you can even argue with some studio
And
production.
that's more about society than anything, honestly, because it only can tell us back what we tell it. Yeah. So if we're putting out a bunch of bullshit that don't mean nothing, they can spit some shit out that we like.
Yep.
That's gonna sound like bullshit because it's so recycled and it's the same thing. It's nothing new and innovative. So that's the biggest way we can lose in it because real artists, if you're not a real artist, you're not going to be able to come up with something organic. With AI, you can create the recycled thing and still possibly make it. And I think that's the problem.
That's the problem. I'm gonna say that's the problem.
I think it's also coming down to a money thing.
Yeah.
Because at this point, because we're also in a day and age where your average artist, the lifespan of your average artist is just ever decreasing by the second, by the minute, by the hour. So I think AI serves as just like a way towards just like, because like you said, a lot of people when it comes to AI nowadays, like sometimes unless you like sit and like actually do the research, most people aren't doing the research. So unless the label itself tells you that it's AI, the average person is probably not going to know that this is AI until they read a comment or they like see someone else share it and say, "Oh, this is AI." So I think that kind of creates the medium of just like from a business standpoint of just like, hey, instead of spending the resources to take this one person and develop them into a nationwide artist, let's spend not even a quarter of the same resources, type in this algorithm into this program, and now this program spits out a song that can go and now captivate the masses in an instant, and you just save what?
And how do you feel about that, Malik?
I was gonna ask you.
I was about to say,
definitely about that.
I feel like everybody has already touched on valid points. My big thing with AI, which Adam made a big point, it only can tell us what we tell it, right? So as far as like music industry, I ain't gonna lie, and I've been saying this to them since I moved back to the city. I've been slowly but surely just dwindling off of new music, mainly because I picked up more podcasts and stuff. But sometimes it just be generic, bruh. Like,
I feel like music ain't been hitting like
Running the mill.
yeah, it's just like, I got new cars, I got
new
money and drugs, and it's like, okay, cool. All right, I mean, I guess on the same type of beat. So I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just getting old too.
It's
they're calling you Unc in the chat. Right?
they are calling you Unc in the chat, but I think this is gonna be my last point on this to stem off of what Malik just said. I think it's also AI is also ever working into the algorithm. So unfortunately, while you may want to hear new music from certain artists, unfortunately, Apple Music and Spotify are going to actually just be like, no, this is the new music we want you to listen to. We want you to hear. And unfortunately, a lot of that music is going to be the same old, guns and bars, like guns and bitches, drugs and money, da-da-da-da-da. It's going to be that same proverbial just throw up of just regurgitating the same shit over and over. Just give me a new beat, give me a new face, and call it something new. Whereas now, if you want to find good quality music, you actually gotta take a moment, sit down, look to see who's putting out good music, who's putting out quality work. Because I think we're starting to get into a shift when I think you're gonna have a difference between your casual music listeners and your real music listeners. Right. Where your real music listeners are gonna be the people to go and search for a Giveon or search for a Isaiah Falls, a Sasha Keebles, a RZA, a Chris Patrick, an Odile, and like you're gonna like. I think that if you want to find the people that are still putting out music, that are making music for the love of making music,
love of the game.
For the love of the game, you're going to have to search for it. If you just want to hear somebody put out something just to make a quick buck or just to get notarized, you can find Spotify's going to give you that right there in front of you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So,
well, I think we would definitely have to come and visit.
Yeah, this is something about. This is
a lot we could talk, because when you start going that, I've been seeing a lot of conversation about like hip hop fatigue and certain fatigues. So if you want to hear us talk about that, let us know. I'm definitely down to talk about the fatigues that's going on.
We're wrapping up 2025 to 2026. Yeah. We have content. We're gonna get it produced.
If y'all got ideas, throw it in the comments.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know.
If you want to see us go on for a whole pod about something, let us know.
Let us know. We'll make the time for it.
Hey, we might even bring back the story time episodes. I'm quite sure we got.
I'm sure
we got some stuff for sure.
Roll officer jobs. I can talk about it now because I'm not in that field no more.
Yeah.
There it is.
I used to work law enforcement, but shoot,
Man, I think this is a good wrap up point.
We appreciate y'all tuning in. I don't really have much, honestly.
I don't, outside of just, as always, be safe. Watch your surroundings.
Yes.
Check on your loved ones.
Yes.
Check on your mental health.
Yes.
And
Protect
protect
your
your
peace.
peace. Hey, man.
Hey,
Protect your peace.
that is going to be
Protect your
the
peace.
ending send off
Yes.
on that one. And I'm sure Billy can hugely testify to that.
Y'all be safe.
So, happy holidays to y'all.
Yes,
Let's catch
indeed.
y'all on another episode of The Four. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. And
We out.
We out.